Well, a little bit disappointing. Christian didn't come down the chimney this week. Where was I then? So I done 4 crosses. Looks like 2 there, but one of them's 1 pixel away from each one. 4 crosses there. Now they look to me like they're all in zone 2 or right on the edge of zone 2 over there. But I spent £22 and had £14 something back, which was more than half. So I think maybe one of them just about crept into zone 1 perhaps. But I'm a little bit miffed to myself because I thought that this guy over here was looking lower all the time. I said all along that I think he's looking lower. I just thought the judges would go higher, which is why I went where I went. And it happened to be right next to the average. So I think the average was in the same place in between mine. It was just sort of on the borderline of zone 1. But let's have a look at the judges, see what they did. Alright, here's the judges. 8 judges this week. There's a couple missing regulars that we've complained about that haven't been in there for weeks, so seems to be a strange coincidence. Quite a big spread from the judges though, isn't it? Look how wide that is there about all the different opinions and from top to bottom. That's quite a big spread from the judges. I think if anything, that bottom left hand one there is going to go. Don't know what they'll do about the others, but I think that bottom left hand one there will go. Seems to be too far out. The others are a little bit clustery there, aren't they? Let's have a look, see what their final result was. Yeah, they did. They took that one out. They've taken Nigel Hicks's cross out and just left 7 crosses in there. But yes, I thought it was. I thought it would be lower than where I went. But I think the highest that they went was roughly around where I'd gone anyway. I just thought they'd go higher than that. Right, let's have a quick look at this week's picture then, which is a bit of a strange one. And why I say it's a strange one is normally one of them is looking sideways, so we only got to look at it in at least one of them, sometimes it's 2 of them. So we've only got to look at it in sort of a 2D perspective, left to right and up and down. Trouble is with both of these are looking forward towards us, so that rules out looking at it in 2D. Now we've got to look at it in a 3D perspective. We've got to picture the ball coming towards us. So why have I put my 1 cross there for now? Well, this little pikey cross has done a lot of travelling this week because since I put the first cross in yesterday for the new picture, it's been in about 10 different places. And why I've put it where I've put it, let me draw some lines, is because this fella here with the plastic melting face, he looked a bit, I think he's looking a bit sort of in that direction. I first thought he was looking down, and then I thought, no, it looks like his head is slightly tilted back and his eyes are not looking down, so I've put him there for now. It has changed a few times along that line. And then this guy at the back who reminds me of a politician, I can't think which one. He's looking slightly down. Also, he's licking his lips too. I don't know if he thinks that ball is a pie, like Homer. Oh, pie. But at the moment, I've put that there. And it sort of makes sense. But then sometimes I look at it and I think, well, maybe it should be a little bit further to the left. I'm okay with the line of this guy on the right so far, but it's this guy on the left here. Where is he looking? Because his left eye looks as though he's looking a bit higher. But I can't really put it higher because it won't make sense with this player on the right. His right eye there, that one does look like it's looking a bit lower and could be looking at where I put my cross. So, strange one this week. I've no doubt I'll move it again in the meantime, or I might wait until Saturday and see what the average is. So let's do the same again this week. Thanks for everyone who submitted a cross last week. I'll put that cross, but I'll leave it there for now. I'll put that cross in the comments. If you can leave another cross, leave a coordinate where you think it should be for this week, and we'll have another look on Saturday what the average is. And let me know how you got on, how close you got. Always keen to find out how close the guys got, because you usually do quite well, you guys. I think I'm still in gold tier this week because I've got £17.27 credit to spend. The weird thing is, I've been spending the same credit for the last few weeks. So this week I'm going to drop down, or next week I'm going to drop down in silver, unless I spend £16.80 of my own cash on top of the £17.27 credit I got, because I had a chunk of credit back and I only did the free ticket and spent £1.50. I spent £22 last week, but I just had a load of that back. So if I don't spend any cash this week, that'll be the third week in a row that I haven't spent any money, and I'm going to end up in the silver. Although I don't mind, because they've got a camper van, that Ford Nugget camper van's in the silver tier anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about being in the silver one next week. Anyway, I'm just waffling rubbish now. Let me know how you got on, guys, and leave a coordinate for me so we can have a look on Saturday. Thanks everyone, and good luck.